guys. Hello. I am going to just get right into it. Oops. Um, 1 second. I have another slideshow for you guys. Okay, so this is new brand ambassador orientation. This is getting started with your business. I am going to go over just a few quick tips and tricks on how to get started with your business successfully. So if you are a pen and paper kind of person, note taker, so step number one, my step number one, and I have it as number one because I think that it is the most important, is to create a goal for yourself and to have a why, like a reason behind why you are doing this, right? So this business is very self-motivated. You don't necessarily have a boss that you go in and clock into, and they give you a list of daily tasks every single day that you need to complete, blah, 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 right? Like your corporate jobs, right? This isn't like that. This is something that you are, you're expected to like wake up and kind of do the things on your own, right? You do have a sponsor who is going to be there for you. But the biggest thing for you is to have some sort of driving factor to want to take your business to the next level, to make an extra couple $100s a month, a couple $1,000s a month, a couple $10,000 a month, right? Because all of that is so possible with this income opportunity. So having a goal, having a why. I'll give you a little brief story. When I first started, I was working a corporate job in marketing. And I was pregnant when I found Plexus. I obviously wanted the products, but I saw the opportunity here. And all I wanted so bad deep down in my heart was to quit my job and stay home with my baby before he was born, right? So that was 5.5 years ago when I started, and I saw the vision and I created a goal, and I was so motivated by that that even while I was working my day job and going to a physical job, right? I had such a passion behind doing this that I was able to work it into my nooks and crannies of my day and really drive my business forward, so that literally when I went into labor at work because my water broke at work, I walked out of there and I never went back. So I have been home doing this business for over 5 years now, which is crazy to me. And everything, it's so possible, you guys, with this business to have so much, and you have to really have the goals and the mindset to do so. So I always say, like, putting your goals on paper is always a visual thing. I am a visual person. So visualizing those goals, writing them out, having, like the Post-it notes on your mirror. Some people do it in their car or on their fridge or whatever, right? Like, do it with your family. You can cut out like little posters and make like little dream boards of like the house you want to build or the lake you want to live on, whatever, right? The things you want to buy, the things you want out of this, because there's, like I said, there's so much potential with this opportunity, and you can have it. I promise you, if you keep your eyes like literally on the prize. Right. So something that our team also does with goal setting is called morning rounds. I'll show you what that looks like here in a slide or two. But basically, it's just like, again, keeping your eyes on the prize and seeing what's going on with your existing business that you have, right? Keeping track of your points towards your goals, blah, 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 right? Another thing that we do with that is called mapping. And again, I'll show you a little bit of an example what this looks like, but just again, keeping track of what you're going to be doing in your business to hit your goals, right? Visualizing. We do a lot of visualizing your goals, all of the things. So with that being said, visualizing the income opportunities, right? So on the left side of your screen, these are the incentives that you can earn as a brand new brand ambassador right now in, oh my gosh, I almost said May, but it's June. In June. So these are the numbers that you can earn. There is a tiny little disclaimer, and you have 10 days left, I think, to do it. But you earn double bonuses right now for your sign. When you sign somebody up, you get a bonus when they order their products. They're giving you a double bonus if you refer 4 people by the 15th. And that is insane. And you have like 10 days left to do that. But then you can see the numbers too. Like, what if you're going to refer 20 people, it's over $2,000. Like, you guys, that's huge, right? So really visualize on what you are going after. You know what? Actually, I would love to hear from you guys in the chat. Like, who is brand spanking new? Like, or maybe someone has just referred one person. I don't know. Type it in the chat. Like if you are brand spanking new, say me or I'm new or whatever, or maybe you're just a silver, you just joined last month, um, or whatever. But then, okay, also to visualize on the right side of your screen, this is the averages that each like rank you can earn per month and per year. Like look at those numbers, you guys. So a silver, let me see here, my thing is in the way. A silver, $296 per month. Like this is an average, right? So hello, that's a lot of money. If you're looking to make an extra couple $1,000s a month, look where that puts you. Like senior gold, ruby, look at diamond, like insane, right? So just visualizing these, print them out, put them on your mirror, put them on your fridge, somewhere where you see, and you're like, whoa, I want to hit diamond. Like for me, when I first signed up, I was like, diamond, yes. All right, so I said that I was going to show you guys what morning rounds looks like. So in the middle of the screen, this is kind of the template that our team has actually developed, and even some of other Plexus teams has adopted into it because it works so well. We encourage people who are doing the business to try to do this every single day for a couple of reasons. One, it gets you into your back office so you can get familiar with what's going on back there, right? But two, it's helping you visualize your goals. So setting your eyes on some sort of goal for the month, every month kind of like as a whole new thing that you do. Like you try to get so many points in your back office and rank up to these ranks that were on this previous slide, and you get to do that every single month. So you have the whole month ahead of you still to earn amazing things in June. But these morning rounds are going to help set you up for success. It kind of shows you where you're projected if you already have a few people in your back office. Like if someone was to order and their credit card declines, it helps you keep track of all of the things that are going on, and you can, do your business activities to move your needle forward in your business, right? Setting your maps, talking about fast start, all of the things, right? And your sponsor can go over the nitty-gritty details of all of this with you, so don't feel overwhelmed by this right now. But then also too, just to give you a little breakdown on what mapping looks like. So just like you would take a road trip to Florida or whatever, right? You need a map to get there. I don't think that anybody knows how to just get to their destination all the time when they're going on vacation. But same thing with your business, right? We have to figure out how we're going to get from point A to point B and where we're sitting at and what we need, right? So just for an example's sake, I'm looking at my back office, right? And I have a projection of 23 points. That means I have so many people ordering in my back office that equals 23 points, right? My goal this month is to hit senior silver, which is 50 points. So I need 27 points to make up, right? So now I need to map out how I'm going to get 6 orders to get me to my goal, right? I'm going to visualize everything. I'm going to write it out, map it out. So my aunt, my dad, Heather, Allison has her subscription pushed out, so I'm going to get her to reorder this month. And then my friend Marie, she says that she wants to go silver and do the business with me. So we're going to get her 3 people, her mom, her sister, and 1 more for person. Do you see how that works for mapping? It's just literally writing out a list of like who's going to sign up and order products to get me to my goal. It's super duper simple. All right, so for the note takers, step 2 is to use your sponsor. I've already kind of mentioned her a few times, right? She is here to help you and guide you through everything, right? So don't hesitate to ask her any questions or to message her late at night, because a lot of us are up and we're doing the things and we want to be there to help you be successful in this, right? So you might be in a 3-way chat with your sponsor and your sponsor, or maybe you need to start a 3-way chat with your sponsor. You can use her for 3-way chats to help a prospect find product recommendations, or we call it like kind of like on the job training, where she can help you get into a chat and refer products, or even talk about the business to somebody else, or help you onboard your new VIP who is struggling with detox or something like that, right? So use your sponsor in 3-way chats. They work 99% of the time. They work because that third-party validation is so, so, so good. All right. But your sponsor can also help you with goal setting, troubleshooting, helping you find resources, helping you with follow-up with your customers, all of the things, right? So Step number 3 is to be consistent. Being consistent in a lot of different things, right? So getting into your three-way chats, just another plug at that because they're so good. But being consistent in your own goal setting or mindset work, doing your morning rounds, visualizing your why and the reason why you want to do this and your vision boards or whatever you're doing, right? But being consistent in posting too. My thing is that, if you post once about your pink drink and then you don't post again until a month, they'll be like, oh, she's doing that pink drink still? I'm like, I haven't really seen her share much about that. It must not be that great, right? If you're posting consistently, people are going to be like, what is that thing that she keeps posting about? Or, maybe I relate to that, right? So consistency might even attract people to you without you even like having to do like reach outs or whatever, right? But then also being consistent in your follow-up when you're like taking care of your customers too is a really good thing to do because then they stick around on their products longer, right? Okay, so a little bit more onto posting and sharing. We have a lot of really great resource pages that you can get plugged into. Ask your sponsor to get you added to those pages to get like posting ideas or story slides or testimonies to post, whatever. One of the things that I always say to do is to follow some people who inspire you. You can follow a lot of people on our team. I'll give a shout out to Tracy Nelson. She is so good at sharing testimony. She shares the business. She goes live all the time. She is really, really good at sharing all the different facets of Plexus because it's so good to also share other things about Plexus too, sharing testimony, sharing product information, sharing about the business, right? You have to share that too so people know that you have an opportunity and then you can duplicate your business, right? So go follow Tracy, see what she does. You can kind of copy some of the things that people do too. It's Tracy Nelson on Facebook, but then also at Living the Sunny Side on Instagram if you want to kind of get some ideas and see how she does it too. So I already kind of went over a few ideas on what to talk about or what to post about, but your sponsor has so many good things for you, even if you want to do a first post or unboxing or whatever, right? Okay, so step number 4 is to be a part of our community. Our team is bomb.com. I'm not gonna lie. We have so much fun. This is all of us at convention last year. This is like not even all of us. I shouldn't even say that. There's like a bajillion of us. But this was in Nashville. We're off to Vegas in a couple of weeks here. We are so much fun. We are always trying to help everyone and anyone, even if like you're not necessarily on my team. Like I love helping anybody or everybody, right? Like that's how we work here. We all help each other out and we all want everyone to be successful. So get into the team chats, like appropriate team chats, ask your sponsor where you need to be and into the pages. We send updates. We talk about these Zoom calls. We do like announcements if you hit a rank or if you added a VIP and everyone gives you a Giphy or a shout out or hoorah or whatever, right? So you definitely want to be a part of there and be interactive and cheer other people on and ask questions if you got them. But we also do all kinds of like mindset work and motivation and just like tips and tricks. And it makes it really, really fun. So definitely get into the appropriate chats pages, all of the things. I wanted to mention too that Plexus does have their own really great resources. They have an Ambassador Academy Facebook page, and then they have a community Facebook page where they have their own sets of lives. They do book clubs, they do all kinds of things on their pages too. So you want to get plugged in to those. I already kind of touched on our Zooms. We can send out the calendar again to you if you need it. Of all of the Zoom calls that we offer everything under the sun to get your VIP signed up, to get them started on their products, to help them learn about the income opportunity. We have Monday motivation. We do it all. We have testimonies. We got it all, you guys. So get your people plugged into that. Get your team plugged into that. Once you start developing a team, it just really helps be a part of the community and to grow also. Step number 5, this is the last one, is to learn your back office. I already kind of mentioned it that you are going to use it a lot. And it's going to be kind of like where you figure out your team and where you need to go and all of the things. So my best advice is to just kind of get in there, start clicking around, do your morning rounds. Your sponsor can help guide you through it. We have videos that help guide you through it too. But the best thing to do is just kind of get in there and start poking around and you will get the hang of it so quickly. It's Really, really simple stuff. So if you want to screenshot this last slide here, this is kind of just like a checklist of some of the things that I went over if you kind of are a notes person or checklist person like I kind of am. Just checking off, like writing out your goals, your vision casting. I always suggest to people who are getting started with me to make a list of 100 people who you can contact right away, whether if that's for the product or for the business opportunity. So start making a big long list of people you can talk to. Make your first post on social media, get into your three-way chats, all the things. I'll let you guys screenshot and look that over since I'm kind of running over on time here a little bit, but that is it. I don't think there was any pressing questions in the comments. I kind of saw a few of them coming through, but I'm so excited for you guys and starting your journey with us. Like I said before, like don't hesitate to ask questions to your sponsor or in your team chats or whatever. Get into all the resources.